Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Digidom 94 video. What week are we in? I haven't even checked. Hold on, let me see. I'll go to here. Uh, I'm just having a quick check, see where we're at. We're at 46 now, right? I think we're at 46. Yeah, I think we're at 46. We are at day 46, and I must quickly apologize. It's been on my head since I've had great support from certain people on here, giving me likes and stuff during the 3 weeks before last week. Um, and I must say sorry for hurting anyone's feelings last week. I think I was just a real bad state. Um, it happens, you know. Um, but uh, life is very challenging when there's like no supports in a certain country that you're living in and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I definitely have my ups and my downs. Um, and I am always trying. And I have recently, hold on, let me show myself. Haha, hello. Yes, I have recently um, realized from seeing possibly someone I might have known of on Facebook. Not sure because there's no real context of their information or anything. But this person could be a girl I knew of that's moved to America now, completely changed her look and her image. Completely different person, has her own family with someone and whatever. So if it is her, and that's like, well, I realize, I have to let go of that person. And that's obviously a very, very hard thing to do after falling for them and keeping hold of them for 20 years, but also realizing I might not have been as special for her as she was for me. Um, so, and obviously that brings a lot of emotion. Um, I had cried quite a bit during the past week or so, and during the week before realizing you could hear it in me. I was not myself. Um, very, very badly uh, tempered and bad words were spoken. Um, but if I was to have anyone, oh, I forgot to do my gloves. If anyone was to happen in my life, I probably would be there for them. I most likely would. I have held on to a person from childhood for 20 plus years, which shows that I would have great dedication to whoever would happen in my life. I really would. I'd stand there for them throughout the end of time. Um, if they were to happen in my life. And it would most likely be a blonde and blue-eyed, for sure, because that's something that my brain strives for since seeing Alice in Wonderland as a little one. Um, I always wanted to be able to find my own Alice in the world. Um, since I was little, I would have been younger than the cartoon of Alice. Alice is based on like an 8-year-old. Or, I was about 4 when seeing it. Hello? Yes? Hello? Yes? Are we good? We're good? Cool. Um, but we are going to continue on with Cuisineer, because that is this series. And I think it shows in a lot of my past stuff that I've always struggled um, with feelings about this world and everything in it, and the way that it is as an adult, and how I've never able to be given opportunities of work, which obviously causes great problems with me as an individual. Because I was always pushed down and told you're not going to be good enough because of my medical needs and different things. And naturally that means like I can't really afford too much, which means I certainly don't have any kind of life funds invested whatsoever. No life thing whatsoever. And it's like I won't ever be able to really build on that because I can't afford it. Because I could never work. I'm doing my best to be an influencer, not that I'm that great. I do try. But I don't think I'm that amazing at it really. I'm just showing my games because I've always done games since I was little. And now it feels like even in my own time of gaming, I don't really feel like doing it. Like, I now don't really feel like gaming. I feel like just sitting down watching something and relaxing, because gaming even can feel like a bit much to do now in my free time, even though I don't mind doing gaming for someone else, for someone else to see and watch and be entertained by it. And I obviously have my own crazy unique opinions about different things. What is this? When are you on this? Oh, this one's given me something for her birthday. Today we celebrate my birth, and I hope you accept this little gift to celebrate this joyous occasion with me. Ah, she's given us a fish head. A fish head and curry. Ah, hot. Hot effects. Not that sure about doing hot effects. But yeah, no, I realised that as a kid, that promise that I made and I held on to is like, I was a kid. There's nothing I could do to get back to that girl, because my mum didn't talk to her mum didn't talk to my one, they didn't stay connected at all. It wasn't important. And years later down the line, she was on Facebook, she found me, she gave me 2 messages and disappeared again. Which shows I wasn't as important to her as she was to me. Ah, I can't sell my stuff. We might have to have a cafe day, because I don't want to end up carrying all of these into the dungeon. Like, I'd have less things to bring back. We'll probably have a cafe day. I think today is definitely a cafe day. We'll say it's a cafe day. Will I make it a full cafe day, a half cafe day? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure things out. Give me a second, everyone. Maybe I could try and put away a fish or something. I'm not using a fish, am I? No. So we'll put back a mackerel there. Maybe clear up a bit of room. What else do we have? Throwing plate. I can't get rid of a throwing plate. Boots. gloves. Probably won't be able to get rid of them. No. No. Knife. No. Ah, man. I mean, there is, like, spaces, but, like, I don't want to be keeping hold of too much of these things. And there's certainly no spaces in the plates. Yeah, well, no, we're gonna have a caf day. Caf day, I think. Simply because the weaponsmith is closed. Also, I had tea. Yay! I love my tea. Tea is amazing. Oh, how could you not love tea? Tea is like the best thing ever. But yeah, no, I'd still say I'd have sugar until I get a heart attack and die young. Because that's... everyone has their poisons. And sugar is definitely my poison. I can't help that. But yeah, no, I've never actually had a real special love to have happened. Because there was no one of real interest or importance to me in school life of Ireland. No one. It's safe to say there was never really an Alice in special needs schools of Ireland. There just wasn't. Can we upgrade again? No, we cannot. We cannot. Could work on it. We just need a bit more wood. But again, we don't want to be going out just yet, so let's have a caf day. We have, like, all recipes, don't we now? Yeah, we have all recipes. What were we focusing on? Juice things. Sushi sets. 2. We can make 2 sushi sets now, can't we? I think so. Might do a half caf day, we'll see. Because I want to do the sushi sets. And obviously seeing something, if it's liked and if it's not liked, obviously affects what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. And it does matter to me what an audience feels, even if it's just the one person. Okay, should be able to upgrade this now to 5 stars. Woo! Fresh milk tea, 55 HP. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we could unlock a different boba tea as well. There's a lemon. There's... is that like a heat? There's flame. Cheese? Leafy. Can we save Leafy to last? Because, mind you, it does do poisonous effects, which is nice, but... I don't know. Sparkling? That's... ah, frozen. That's the cold type. Ah. Sparkling is a cold type. Lemon... oh, lemon zap! That's cool. We could try and do lemon, actually. We need 3 roast chickens. 3 fried eggs. That should be easy enough to do. And chickens. 3 fried rice. Got plenty of rice, don't we? And a roti patra. 3 roti patras. Okay, I'll have a look. 3 of each of those. Roti patra. That's... let's see. Roti patra. that the... on the second one, somewhere here. Give me a second, I'm looking. That's fried chicken. We want roast chicken, which is there. Patra. Roti patra. I do know I've done roti patras before, but what tier are they on? That's patra with curry. That must be the second tier. Are any of you seeing it? That's an egg patra. I need like a roti patra. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Right next to the chicken. Okay, so that's the flour. Flour on the pan. Roast chicken is the chicken in the oven. Think what else is there? The fried rice in the pan, and the fried egg also pan. Right, so lots of pan stuff. We're gonna do chicken. 3 roast chickens, just like that. We're gonna go to the pan. We're gonna make roti patras. Make 3 of those. Thank you. Oh, I had watched today, just today, before coming here, I was actually watching some cable TV because my mum has the box of cable TV, so I don't normally get to watch cable TV, but since I'm looking after the house all by myself during this week, I get to watch a bit of cable TV in the room, which is cool. I decided to watch some BBC just to bring me back to good old UK for myself. And been watching the opening. It's a tennis Wimbledon opening. I'd be happy I don't actually have to play it, or even sit there in person under the sun, because that looks like a very hot day out there. It was the Italian versus the Spanish dude. I wouldn't be able to say their names because I wouldn't be able to remember. But I do know that much. I didn't even watch the ending of it. Came up to do this before the end. I don't even really care for the results. I'm just watching it just to kill time, really. Because, like, as I say, doing games now in my free time, it's not like when I was a kid always wanting to play them for myself. And getting smarter for myself and everything else. They actually are tiring for me now. But I'm happy to do them to entertain someone. Nice. Research. It'll take time before they have it. Cool. Okay, so we'll let her research that and have that ready and available for us to upgrade slowly. Let's have an open cafe. It's already half day. Whoops. My bad. Let's go. Oh, we have a fine established lady coming in. Hello, madame. What food do you like? Some good food? Yes. Oh, desserts combo. Very nice choice. Blended spices. And here we got a fried chicken for the kid. Grilled pork. Oh, we can't actually walk through that. Okay. Where's the desserts? Thank you. Here you go. Okay, bacon and that pork chop. Oh, she wants a potato salad. A salad. Try not to judge. Here's your healthy salad. Cooked tomato, boiled egg. Thank you for coming, thank you for coming, thank you for coming, thank you for coming. Desserts combo again, and he wants a pepper curry, fried potato. Oh no, he wants a pasta buffet. Yeah. Someone else wants the potato pepper curry. Ah, the old woman and the kid. Okay, cool. Something else for the kid. Shrimp shamashi. Okay, so we got the desserts for this lovely lady here, and pasta for this gentleman here. Actually, I should probably push these tables and chairs back away, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'll do that later on. I didn't even realize. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Steamed potato and steamed shrimp. Oh, very nice. But it's crazy how when I was born and little, my mum was told, you know, don't give him food, he won't be able to eat. But eventually I was given licks and tastes, and they studied to see how it was able to go through and stuff. This is back when I was in the UK, of course. And it was decided, yeah, I could now digest the stuff with a bit of help with medicine, so... Pasta buffet. Things are coming, things are coming. Potato curry. And a sushi platter. Okay, what's going on here? Is it you? Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. There's a chicken pork. Kaju ramen. Jesus Christ. Can you sit? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Okay, there's a lot going on. Who's taking what? Okay, cool. Tinsel soup. God, my restaurant has now become... Cafe has become absolutely manic. Here you go, my lady. And good sir. What else is there? Tentacle soup. Shrimp udon. Grilled pork chop, there's so much. Nigiri. 2 chili crabs. Shrimp and tempura. Curry rice. Oof. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'll have to close up soon, so we'll just do curry puff set and finish up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we've got the... for the fine lady. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Is that everyone? Someone is still eating. Okay, cool. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Okay. I'm closing up. Come again another time. Thank you. That got chaotic. Oh, sorry. Here, lady. Let me help walk you up there. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're good. Okay, what did we do today? Let's see. 2 grilled porks and 2 boiled potatoes. A lot of ones. On tier 2 we got 3 pork chops. Oh yeah, that was grilled pork. Got 3 pork chops and 2 tentacle soups. On tier 3 we got 3 sushi platters, 3 patras with curry, 3 chili crabs, 2 shrimp tempura udons. Nice. On tier 4 we got pasta buffet and 2 desserts combos. Oh, also, it's gonna be fun to show you her. I'll do it later on, but I have a new little one added to my little family of materials, objects, as it were. Yes, my lovely reborn has come. She came Friday. And I will tell you her name once I show you her at the end of the playthrough of today. She is quite adorable, and actually watched 2 movies during the week. Cat in the Hat and Christopher Robin. I think Christopher Robin wasn't too bad of a film. Actually, it was done pretty well. I think the fact that they did a forest that was so dank and dreary and was a bit... And Owl and Rabbit looked scary real. I mean, they're supposed to be like toy friends. Owl and Rabbit certainly don't seem like toys. I know this because I had once seen something of a different version of Winnie the Pooh, where it pans around Christopher Robin's room, and you have like a teddy of a rabbit, and you have a teddy of an owl. So I know they're supposed to be his toys. But the live action of Christopher Robin made them more like they were always animals, which is so fucking creepy. Sorry, I swore again. My bad. Will I ever get a swear jar? Probably not. Why? I can't afford it. And honestly, there's no need for me to do a swear jar because that's for savings for somebody else to enjoy upon the family. And it's like with me, I don't have that kind of family. This is so weird. So it just kind of like cuts off here, and they don't put anything there. Okay. Okay, it's very strange, but okay. Okie dokie. Okay, now we can sell the weapon stuff, button stuff, right? And she should have the new Boba Tea available that we could try and upgrade and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna sell to you this this, 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 this. Yes. Sell. Thank you. I thank you, madame. So there's the boba teas that we're working on, of course. And then once we've done the boba teas, don't think we need to do the entries of the enemies. Don't think that needs to be done. Oh yeah, it's the weapons. We need to upgrade the weapons enough, don't we? Yeah. Upgrading the weapons. And maybe the calf as well. But I'm not too worried about the items here, the fridge, getting them all the way up to like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Getting to 8 stars. It's like, don't think I'll worry about that. Don't think we need to. It's that much more work with the game and stuff. Like we've done like the main finding all dishes. We've contributed up towards the very last area of the story. Not that we need to really do it because it's all kind of like all over the place. And the sooner that I feel we can be done with this, the sooner we can move on. I can like collab with my YouTube onto Twitch, and we can like move on with Watch Dogs, which is a very, very grown up Ubisoft game. Actually, a very grown up Ubisoft game. I'd hope not too many ABDLs would actually be watching it. Whereas with a game like this, look, it's fine. It's fine. ABDLs, they'd be fine with watching things like this. Anything that is a bit mature, I mean, I am someone who knows of the ABDL community and a little bit of one myself from time to time. But I'm able for like scary things because I got into scary things as a teenager. I would very much doubt whether somebody else is truly able for scary stuff, and I wouldn't want to expose her to scary things. Even in terms of my legendary card game that is on aliens, I'd be concerned any of the images might, damage her brain, because they are violent. So yeah, no, anything that's a bit too mature and violent and stuff, I'd be concerned with any ABDL watching that kind of stuff. Like it's not something that I should be encouraging an ABDL to be watching, for sure. Yes, they are adults, but most girls don't choose to see scary things like that on their own accord. What do we need here? Sweet saps, omelets, 2 omelets, 3 fried mushrooms. Oh, I think we can do that. 2 omelets and 3 fried mushrooms. Let's have a look. Three fried mushrooms and 2 omelets. Here we go. So we have fried mushrooms, 90 of them, nice, and something to make omelettes. 4, nice. So is it 2 omelets? 3 fried mushrooms. I also look at myself and I think, gosh, I'm like a young William Dafoe. Which I guess is kind of cool, if anyone likes the looks of William Dafoe. Yeah, I think it's 2 of these. I mean, I think a big thing of what makes me who I am is the fact that I've survived through so much things from this world. Hey, nice. And so much different criticisms and stuff as I was growing up and stuff, and dealing with people who don't necessarily care about what will happen to me in my future. Such as friends that would be like fake friends. You know, like so many of them. 3 steamed crabs and 2 pizzas. And you know, you can come across so many of them in the world as well. And you can trust someone. That just, the feeling is not mutual. No, certainly not. It is not mutual. Which obviously it sucks. It sucks. I think, is it steamed crab that she wants? I forgot to look. I've already forgotten. Give me a second. I forgot what kind of crab it was that she wants. Okay, it is. It's 3 steamed crabs and it's 2 pizzas. Right. I think I have 10 crabs, so we'll do 3 steamed crabs. No worries. Pizzas we should be able to do. 3 steamed crabs. Cool. And then pizzas is obviously the oven. 2 pizzas. Nice. Thank you, thank you. And thank you. And thank you. Don't know what we'll call this episode. Might end up calling this episode Making Boba Tea. Maybe, we'll see. Because I'm doing a lot with boba tea, and I do love boba tea so much. Oddly enough, when I went up to Tremor last Thursday, I did not get a boba tea because I was running out of time. I had 3 hours there, and I relaxed in a quaint little cafe, which I'll probably do again if I ever go back to Tremor. Hopefully I will, with like a bag to pick up a reward, you know, from the arcades, because I couldn't get a reward for the tickets because I had nothing to carry it with. But I went into the cafe before the arcades, and it was a quaint little cafe called Tom's Kitchen, which closes by 4 PM, which is perfect for lunchtime. And it was very nice actually. Quaint little place. I actually was bold. I had like 2 teas because the tea is so nice. I'm like, I had 2 teas. And also I realize now, because I'm so much more younger than my looks, maybe it's not a bad thing that some young one might want to be with me. Maybe. I've never had anyone special, so maybe it's not a bad thing. If it looks like it's more appropriate to be with someone who's younger than with someone that's my age and I look like way younger than them, and it doesn't necessarily look appropriate, then who am I to judge? Beefy Dunbury, that's 1 beefy Dunbury and 2 tentacle soups. As long as whoever it is that likes me is past the age of 18, it's like fine, right? As long as whoever it is that would want to be special to me is past 18, should be okay. There's like nothing wrong with it. Plus, I'm not necessarily one for wanting to like kiss and snog in the bed anyway. You know? It's just, yeah, do whatever. Like, I'm happy to be there for someone, for sure. Just not do anything gross with them. I mean, I'd never imagined to do anything gross with someone like sex. That's not my thing. It's really not. It never was. As soon as I had sex education at the age of 11, 12, I was like, oh god, I would have never imagined of wanting to do this to that girl that I fell in love with, that I had a crush with. Never. Like, our bodies are temples. Why would I want to desecrate somebody's temple? No. I was just like, no. On so many levels. Because, like, sex can come with all kinds of diseases and stuff from somebody else. I mean, I have weak muscles. I end up, like, peeing into her. And she dies. What happens then? I pee into a girl and she dies. What would happen then? Yeah, no. Wouldn't be great, would it? I'm trying to think. Oh, it could happen. Diseases happen. Beefy Dunbury, that's what we need to do. Beefy Dunbury. Where's the Beefy Dunbury? Beefy Dunbury! You slipped my mind. How dare you slip my mind? How very dare you? Beefy Dunbury. Is it on tier 2, maybe? Tier 2. Beefy Dunbury. Maybe it's tier 3. Yeah, it's tier 3. We need some tough meat. Now, where is it that we're going to get tough meat? Could be in 2nd place? I feel like we might go to the 2nd place. The 2nd dungeon. Rather than the 1st. I'll tell you why. Because we've already done the 1st. We've already got the big chicken in the 1st. I think we could get some tough meat in the 2nd. And obviously we have tentacle soups. I think it's 2 tentacle soups we need. So we can make 2 tentacle soups, that's fine. And we'll put the tentacle soups in the back. It's just we need to get some tough meat. Tough meat is not easy to keep hold of. Actually, I think it'll tell us in the monster page where we can find it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Even though we don't want to be going out to a dungeon right now, we'd go out the next day. Oh, it's the 1st day of the summer season. Yay! Yay, beefy. Okay, so tentacle soup. We're gonna get some beefy Dunbury, beefy Dunbury, beefy Dunbury, beefy Dunbury, beefy Dunbury, beefy Dunbury. And my YouTube isn't necessarily meant for kids. I think I intended it so that kids would be able to see, but I don't discuss things that most kids should be able to hear of. Um, Probably because of this world and how it thrashed me about all over the place. And it's like, oh, well, yeah, if I ruin your youth, it's not my fault, because the world kind of already ruined mine by thrashing me all over the place. From having this person, this person, and this person, and this person tell me all kinds of rubbish and how I'm not good for the world. So, yeah. I take no responsibility at all if any kid's youth has been ruined by my videos. Because the Game Grumps, they do the same kind of stuff. Like, big time. The young adults having fun with games. That's what it is. So it's... And I specifically did not say it's meant for kids anyway, because I could just do whatever. I'm not having to, like, act for a child. Which can be so exhausting to always have to do, to be so positive all the time. It actually is. Like, it's so much more exhausting to always pretend and be positive for everyone rather than be yourself. Like, if it is more natural for yourself to be a little bit more gloomier than everyone, then who is everybody else to judge? The fact that you feel more natural and happy to be a bit gloomy. Like, that's just you. No one should be judging and saying you should be more positive and happier and smile more all the time. Like, who the hell are they to judge? That's the one thing that I can't stand about this world, is like everyone criticizes and judges. And everybody says how, like, society has come a long way from having people serve under them and be servants for them and stuff. That stuff still happens. Like, it happens all the time. I've even been watching it happen with the rich playing their sport of Wembley, doing tennis all the time. You've got the ball boys, you've got the ball girls, and they're always having to go off and clean up the place for them all and be paid to do that. But, like, the rich, the average has to do that stuff themselves, but yet the rich don't. And the world wants to say that it's not still full of servants and stuff just because you pay them. It's not full of servants, no? Yeah, I think it is still full of servants. People just don't want to acknowledge that. So you can be sure that if I ever have someone special, I will not be having them do all kinds of stuff for me. Instead, I would pay them to be lazy. I would. I would pay them to be lazy. If I was rich, I'd pay them to be lazy. Simple as. So that I could make a frickin' statement of this world and the way society is. And how progress has not much changed from the past. It's still, mankind is still acting as much imps and apes as they always have towards others and such, simply because more luxurious living goes on. And you want to claim that you're not like that? The rich want to claim that they're not like that? They are. They are. They just want to claim that they're better, so that they have a nicer conscience. I feel like I ranted during half of this work day. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. But it's just the way that I see the world. You know, it's just not great. When I was young and innocent, this wasn't my world. You know? And it didn't matter about money when I was little. Money didn't matter. Who cared? You managed to get stuff and whatever. It was fine. Now, money seems to be everything for everyone. It seems to be the only thing that matters. It's like, really? Really? So because I'm from poor setting and I can't ever get out into a working world, I'm no good. I'm the one that's no good. Because I can't get out and work in the world. Because I have flimsy muscles. And I can't keep up. I'm the one that's no good. Really? It's just not my world when I was a kid. It changed too much. Okay, we're gonna actually look at the monsters page. That's what we're gonna do. And see. Ah, see, he can be found in Marla Caverns. Green Ruins in Marla Caverns. Green Ruins in Marla Caverns. Okay. Oh, he drops cheese as well, possibly. And there is one. There's actually two in the Marla Caverns that we've not actually seen yet, whatsoever. So we could try and get to floor 3, maybe, in the Marla Caverns today. If we can. I'll try to. But I think I always liked the world of theatre and music and expression and stuff. Always. It's what I always lived for. And I was always told when I was in after school studying for adults with needs and whatever, the instructor that I had always told me to get my head out the clouds. It wasn't my fault. Okay, all I was being offered was work or work experience in shops. That was it. I was always being told to get my head out of the clouds. Why? Because there's nothing available that suits my character. You know, with entertainment and music and entertainment. And because of that, I'm told that I'm no good for the world. Really. Well, maybe Island should inherit more on getting entertaining stuff going on in it and not be so boring, because that's what this land is that I've ended up coming to. It's been a very, very boring land. And I like to go down the street playing music out my phone. And I don't care that people could look at me for it, because they're all boring. I'm not boring. They're the ones being boring, not me. I'm being unique and spontaneous. And I'm being myself. And yeah, maybe in England it would be more dangerous to do that, but that's who I am. I like to entertain myself, and I like to entertain the world around me. Cocoa celebration. Cool. Fire Flame Festival. That's near the end. Okay. Could have some nice outfits out of these ones. If I get to them. Which, I don't know. If I will. We could look at upgrading the plate, maybe. See what I need to upgrade the plate as well. We'll see. What time are we at already? Only an hour left, really? I couldn't have thought that there'd only be an hour left. Really? In the summertime, when the weather is nice. Upgrade. Orgasms! We need more orgasms. Which means we need the first dungeon, don't we? Ah! Yeah! Okay. It's the first dungeon it is. Because we need more of the rocks from the first dungeon, as well as the tough meat. Great. Great, 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 great. Great, 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 great. Great, we're going to the first one, because I want to upgrade the plates to as much of a 5-star, please. Yes, I would like to do that. As well as we're doing the boba teas slowly as well. I am a man, so I don't think of doing multiple things at once. Multitasking is not my kind of thing. No. No. What food will we take out with us? Let me see. What are our abilities? We have sweet and poison. We have a sweet and zap. We have a shield. We have zap and resistance. Let's go with something to be sweet and zap, maybe. If we've got anything we can make sweet and zap. Isn't there like the BBQ ribs? That's a shield. Sweet, okay. Anything with zap. Zap. A tangy zap to it. Sweet. I think there can be something with sweet and zap. There's a shield and zap. Sweet and zap, what's this? Curry rice. Curry rice, huh? Okay, we can make a curry rice. Yeah, let's do it. I wouldn't normally be one to eat curry, but we'll do a curry rice. Is it not in the pot? No? No, it's probably not. I don't think I paid attention. Sorry, my bad. No, it is in the pot. Curry rice. Where's the curry rice then? Should be a 3-star. Oh, there it is. Why did I not see that the first time? I don't know. I'm blind. Clearly. Do. I mean, for my sake, thank God I don't actually have to go off and study anything in the world now. I mean, it's like, yeah, no, that's upgrading. Let's buy some bobas. We have a fresh milk tea, berry fruit tea. We've got a 3-star lemon bubble tea. Ooh. Applies shocks every 2 seconds, deals 8 damage to 4 enemies, range of 6 tiles, heals 2 HP, enemy that takes, per enemy that takes damage. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This one's a good one for the shield. And the fresh milk tea is just good for HP. And it's really cheap too. Really cheap. Let's get another berry fruit. Might get a brown sugar and a lemon. And we'll see what they're like. Yeah, I might as well, because I love bobas. I absolutely adore bobas, so like, hell, go for all bobas, why not? I might as well get going. Green Ruins, let's go. Because we're gonna collect rocks. Rocks, tough meat. That's the plan. Okay. And we will eat this. Ha! It's really hard to know how well of a good job I'll do for somebody else, considering I've never really had anyone else. I've had some people here in Ireland that would have been interested in me, but as I say, I was holding on to someone else for 20 odd years, and none of them were really blonde and blue-eyed, the people that did want to be with me. There was this one girl that I did like over here, but sadly her mum did not approve. She did not approve. And of course, being the type of person who does not go against the parents' wishes much or anything, plus this particular girl said it would never be a thing anyway at one stage, maybe be like, oh well, guess not. Because again, her mum, was not trusting. She didn't trust. There was no trust. And this was about 2 odd years ago. Like, well, if there's no trust from the parents, then there's no point. Because the parent is probably just brainwashing said person anyway, and saying he's not going to be any good for you, blah blah blah. You know? So it's like, oh, well, there's no point really. If the parent wouldn't be trustworthy, and they'd brainwash them to think I'm not a good person. Crazy really that I've like had next to no experience of life, and maybe that's why I'm so youthful in my looks. It's because I've not really had any much experience with the world and folks, you know. I did pretty much the majority of my good studyings of QQI level 3, level 4 back when I was 21. I finished doing that. So I'm smart. I really am smart. But of course, I think to a lot of the Irish, it's like, if you're smart, then that's scary. You're no good. Especially if you're not capable of doing much physical stuff, then you're no good. It's like, I'd be like, okay, cool. You guys think I'm no good. Probably because I'm a foreigner in your land. Cool. Well, I didn't end up building much of a life for myself here then, did I? But as long as I keep living and surviving and going through things, maybe eventually I'll get back to my homeland where I can build more of a happy life. Because it didn't work for me being in Ireland, that's for sure. But the only reason why we ended up in Ireland is because of my great nan. And my nan followed her. And my nan was all like, oh yeah, this will be a wonderful place for you guys as well, because you're in a dangerous area of London, so it'd be a great idea to be in Ireland, where there's next to no opportunities for an English person, especially an English person with special needs. I don't know whether I'll ever end up in the working world now, because of things that I've gone through. As a person who has suffered through so much. The traumas that I've gone through is just... Well, as anyone can imagine, it's just too much for one soul to end up going through. Especially for a soul that had to fight so much to survive in his early livelihood. My parents thought they weren't going to have a son. My dad would have thought I'd be dead on the journey from Whips Cross to Great Ormond Street. So I had been through an awful lot, and sadly this world does judge, and everyone that I'd ever come across in Ireland has judged me for all the wrong reasons and things. And that's always going to be something I would always try to show in this world to other people, is don't judge a book by its cover. Just don't. I mean, who is anyone to judge anyone of anything? As long as it's like you're a person who hasn't harmed or anything, then you know, you shouldn't be judging that person. I mean, I don't have like drinking alcohol and stuff because like that's an old drink. That's an old way of doing things. That ages people as well. And it's always been seen as a good thing to do for everyone to be able to get out and have fun by drinking this alcoholic drink for adults only and whatever. When it's like years ago they would have let children have the likes of rum and shit because water wasn't drinkable. You couldn't drink water in the old days. Now they've made it drinkable. There's no need for alcohol. But yet people still want to have it because why? It poisons the brain and it wakes them up and it lets them get loose. Crazy. There's no need for it. I mean, there's a good reason why I didn't have alcohol. Is because it's not good for the brain. And I already have, like, a special needs brain anyway, you know? And if anyone does have alcohol, it does age you. You don't know what's in that stuff. That's not actually good for your brain. Now they do say a little bit of wine can be good for a person, just a little bit. But even with wine, it tastes horrible. Why does people want to drink this stuff that doesn't necessarily taste nice and not good for their brain? I will never understand. Again, the whole reason why I would never touch alcohol is because it's an old drink. Because water wasn't drinkable. Now, water is drinkable. You don't need to be having these alcoholic drinks. And we have sugary waters for like a quick high and whatever. or should I say sugary drinks. There's like no need for the rubbish that mankind always engulfs himself with and stuff. It was thought that smoking was good. Fair enough. So now we've got people that are addicted to smoking and can't get away from it. That's fair enough, and it's not good for their lungs. It actually makes it completely pure and black. Thank God I got to know of this before ever being told or recommended by a doctor, hey, it's good to smoke. Because it's not. But that's just the old world, you know. You can't help what happened with the old world. But those who go off and smoke because it would have been cool, I can't stand them. Can't stand them because they're just trying to prove that they're cool or something. Or they think it's cool to smoke. It's a cool image. No, it's not. It's actually really unhealthy. It's really bad. And so is vaping. You have no idea what vaping is going to do in the future. None. No one does. My sister started vaping, right? And now she wishes she didn't. Because she doesn't know what could happen to her in the future. A lot of people tend to develop popcorn lungs with vaping and stuff. So, you know. But everyone picks their poisons in this world, right? So, if everyone's allowed to pick their poisons in this world, then I'm allowed to pick mine, and mine would definitely be sugar. And no one will be able to tell me otherwise. Because, like, there's nothing wrong with sugar. Sugar is fine if you have a little bit of it, and such. You know, it's only in ginormous quantities that it's going to be dangerous and kill you. And yeah, sugar probably could make you fat. But it depends on the person. Like, I've always had all kinds of snacks and stuff, and I still can't seem to keep a weight up or whatever, you know? Do you mind? My God! Jeevers. Oh. Do we have any tough meat yet? No? We have two. Two tough meats. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of tough meat. It's crazy to me to think that there could be someone in the world now. If this person is the one that I once knew of. This Christy character I once knew of. It's crazy to think that she actually could look older than me now, when I'm a few months older than her. And it just shows that with life, things have to move on. Everything kind of moves on in life. Some end up living much happier livelihoods than others. And it can all be based on how much money has always happened from the parents and stuff, you know. Like, I'm not gonna get to inherit anything because my dad was Um, he was thieved upon before he died. So my inheritance from everything should have come from my dad, and he was thieved upon, so a majority of that was all gone. And I only ever inherited about 4,000. That's it. Gone. Finished. Nothing from my mum will ever be able to happen. And everyone would say, oh, it's good to be able to make your own fortune in life anyways. But, really? For me too? When I've been told I'm no good for the world to work? Really? Huh. Okay, cool. So the world just expects me to just carry on as I am, with next to nothing. Because I can't make my own money. Cool. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. So obviously, for some people in the world, it is incredibly important to inherit stuff from people, but clearly that doesn't always happen in the world. And it's safe to say that I'm not going to be able to afford to make a life fund for anybody else of my futures to exist or happen. So they're just going to have to love me and have me for the sake of loving me and having me, because I can't afford anything in the expensive, mass expensive world that keeps rising and stuff, to a point where I'm like 30 years old and I'm still stuck under my mum's roof in a land actually that doesn't even want to support me as a person, because of where I came from and whatever, and couldn't be bothered to know about my high demand of medical stuff, and the fact that there's no professionals for it. Like, it's very daunting, it's very stressing, and it sucks. I actually feel like I'd be a liability with wherever it is that I'll go with my Mickey that I have, that would need to be changed every 6 months. You know, if it does not get changed, it could fall out. If it falls out, it could close up. If it closes up, I still have flimsy muscles in my neck and could have everything go back into my lungs again and die. And obviously would not be able to have the surgery again if it does fall out and my hole stitches up again, because it's an open wound. It's always been an open wound, it always will be. But if it ever closes, I could be screwed. But of course, to this land, that does not matter, because they never looked into me whatsoever since I moved. It's stressing. It's a stressing life. So it is all about where you get to begin in life and how much money your parents have always had. How much money you get born into makes a big amount of difference to how well you can live a life. It really does, and it's so sad with this world. It's so sad with mankind. Because you don't always get the good, kind, charitable people in the world all the time. Doesn't always happen. Everybody wants something out of this world. Everybody does. And money is the biggest factor. It is the biggest factor. I mean, I'm not doing this entertainment stuff to try and get any money off of YouTube or try to get a big amount of money with fame and stuff, because obviously fame will come with its own stresses and stuff in life. It always would, it always has, with multiple different people who do get to a certain amount of fame and they go into getting drugs because they can afford them and stuff. And then what happens? They end up dying and such. They end up overdosing or whatever else, you know. So I've not actually come into this to try and get any kind of fame at all. I came into this to try and entertain the world and myself, because that's what I live for. And obviously to try to make a friend or two. Maybe a friend or two on the internet and stuff. And I have made some friends. Yeah, I have made one or two odd friends on Twitch and stuff when I did that. And I'm still doing Twitch. I'm going to be combining both Twitch and YouTube together once this series is done. Once this series is done, that's it. Both YouTube and Twitch together, same time. End of story. That's the way it's going to be. I feel like I'm a very stronghold opinionated man, much like my father would have been. And he was very strong with rule sets and stuff within his house. My mum was even saying it there, how he wouldn't have been the easiest guy to live with, because he's full of rule sets, you know? And you were not to break those rules. They were the house rules. And also he wouldn't have too much heating on and stuff, because that would have been expensive as well and stuff, you know? So he had these rules with heat building that he would have had. But then again, he was a man, and that's the way men can be. It's like rule sets. And I'm, as I say, I'm very opinionated with everything in my life that has happened. But yeah, I'm trying my best to like be a nicer version of myself now, since I've learned to let go of that someone for the last 20 odd years, and I know that next to no one will be able to understand that. Holding on to someone for 20 years plus. That's... yeah, no one... They can try to empathize and relate to it and such, but it's not necessarily something that most people are going to be able to, because like most people don't even live that long to hold on to someone for like 20 plus years and such. To hold on to someone from such a young youth, most people don't end up with that. And yes, I have my giant buttons from last week. I haven't managed to eat through them because I was having other things to try to eat. And the buttons are actually the best thing to have while streaming to give me that little bit of sugar boost. Without being messy. And as I say, I do this so that people could maybe have their own gameplay of the game and know a good idea to get around the game and stuff and enjoy it themselves and know the different little tweaks of mistakes and not mistakes to make and learn as they watch, as I do it, as I go along, and learn as I play it. Because this game is a recent enough game, you know? Let's try go up this way. More Oh, I have a feeling this is a chicken. Are we on 4-3? Yeah. This is the big chicken. We can do this. We'll get the big chicken, maybe end it. We've only ever got 2 tough meats though. Maybe there's some tough meat in that other area. Because we want some more tough meat, don't we? Yeah, nothing. Maybe there'll be more tough meat than meat floor 4. And of course, like, if anybody would want to make a comment on stuff, you know, liking my stuff is good. If you like it, please do. Please do. Because it just gives me that little bit of confidence to do more. And it does make the world, it means the world to me. Between likes or dislikes or comments and different things. If someone was to comment, I haven't had a comment on my YouTube. I don't think I've had a comment in over a year or so. My YouTube has been completely more quieter now than my Twitch. But it's why I'm going to entwine both to do it at the same time. I think it's a good idea to do that. And I can have a good idea of what everybody's thinking by being live as well, not just on Twitch but YouTube as well. If I'm able to do live on YouTube, I'd get to know what everybody on YouTube would be thinking and stuff. If anybody does want to be, oh yes, come to me, bad boy. Nice. Oh. Thank you. Yes. How dare you scorch me to flames, you? Oh my god, I made that jump. I didn't think I'd make it. Thank god. But you know, if I had anyone special, I'd like to say special and not necessarily girlfriend, because I don't know whether I could see someone as a girlfriend in that way. I'd say someone special because I'd see them as my little one, maybe. If I'm so much more older, then, you know. I'm sure if they're an ABDL, they wouldn't mind that at all. Because everyone is unique and different and see the world in like different ways and stuff. So yeah, but a big thing with me is like, it's funny with match sites and stuff, everyone seems to want to look for that thing to do in the bedroom, the sex stuff, you know? And I'm an asexual, so like I wouldn't be looking for that from someone. I feel like everyone's bodies are temples, and we need to respect our own temples and not do certain things. And it's fair enough if both parties want that. Cool, that's your thing. Me, it never was. It never was. Well, I've never had anyone. Really. I've always had someone that I held on to dearly from childhood. That was a crush. But that was before I ever understood the adult world and meaning of doing something funky in the bedroom. You know what I mean? And as I say, our bodies are temples. I feel like all of our bodies are temples. We need to respect them. And not everybody does. People like to go off and have tattoos, piercings, do this, that, drink. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh no. And it's so funny, I could be so contradicting as well, now that I think about it, because like, I say all of our bodies are temples and stuff. And it's really just so that I can avoid the idea of having sex. Because I don't mind chunking my body full of like sugars and stuff. So yeah, I can be a bit contradicting in the things I'm saying. But everybody can. I don't mean to, but like, everybody can. Really, at the end of the day, you just have to do things in this world that feel comfortable for you. And for me, the idea of having the SEX, no matter how much I could like somebody else, it doesn't seem like a good idea. Even safe SEX is like, oh, that's even weirder. Where you've got all that latex going on. Strange. Oh, he's gone. We got this. Nice one. I think for my gameplays, that black chicken is the one boss I have taken out like nearly over 10 times now. He must be the one boss I've just decimated. Every single time. Does anyone remember when there was a time that James Gordon was a nice guy? Yeah, James Gordon. I remember when everybody liked and appreciated James Gordon. But it just goes to show, it's like, people change over time. And their status is just, it goes to poop. It goes to poop. Well, would mine ever go to poop? It's probably always been in poop, honestly. I feel like it always has. Because I was always told before even starting streaming and YouTube and stuff, I was always told by people around me that you're no good for anything. So, and my discussions aren't the nicest. You know, I'm not always going to talk about the happy pappy stuff all the time. Like I tend to talk about quite real serious issues for me and myself in the world around me and stuff. And it can sound depressing. It can. I don't mean to be depressing, but it's just the way the world is around me. It's the way that I had been grown up or brought up and stuff. So, you know, I had a dysfunctional family. I wasn't an only child. I should have been. I feel like I should have been an only child. I wasn't. I had a brother and a sister that was born before me, which caused my father to end up leaving while I was at a young age. And I had these other half-brothers and sisters born after me and stuff that had all the attention from my mum and things. So I'd been thrashed about all over the world, I feel, since a young age. And from surviving 13 double pneumonias, I'd feel like that's hardly fair for my existence. I had to go through all this, and not only that, but my status of living, because we're so poor. My father worked, but had everything robbed from him in recent years before he died, and my mum never managed to work. She studied to want to help people with hearing problems in the UK, but then came over to Ireland and there's no such service. Doesn't exist. So she never managed to actually work at all. And now she can't work because she has these bad hips and stuff. And she's ended up with a physical kind of disability problem going on for herself, because her hips and muscles are being fused. Her bones have been fused into her muscles and stuff, and she can't properly move around. So it's like the world around me is just fallen to pieces as I be getting older and older and older and older. And in a nation where it doesn't even care about my existence. You know, it's what sucks the most, is like I've ended up in a nation that doesn't entirely care about my existence or my survival rate at all. And being told I'm good for nothing because I come from where I come from. They didn't help me grow, they stomped me out. I think we'll try to do floor 4, just because I want a few more tough meats. I want to try and get some tough meats, and we've still got 4 bow buttons. So but yeah, I'd always lived to want to do dramatic arts, something with music, study, entertainment and arts and music and stuff, which you can do in the UK, probably nearly anywhere. But in Ireland, no, doesn't exist. Not unless you live within a city or something like Belfast or Dublin. And such. It's impossible. Sorry, get your heads out the clouds. Yeah. Which sucks. And I've made it to the level that I made it of QQI 5, but I feel like anything in QQI 5 I won't be able to catch up with, or keep up with, because I have a slow disorder. Like, my mind is slow with stuff. And the harsh criticisms that happen from the world around me is just something that makes me feel like, okay, fine, I don't want to be doing anything for this world then anyway, because you're going to criticize me for anything that I try to do anyway, and say how much of a turtle I'll be, or whatever. Because that's what I've had from, like, someone that was a manager in the supermarket when I had a work experience. He told me I was a turtle coming through the door, trying to hurry me up through the door. It's so depressing. But again, nearly next to everyone that has existed within this nation did not want to help me blossom or bloom whatsoever. All that matters to them is that they make money for themselves. Sugar. I'm dead. Did that really just happen? Did that really just happen? Oh god. We've lost all of our tough meat. We have to come back out again. How did that happen? Oh, I wasn't focusing. Oh, I'm so sorry everyone. I did not focus. Oh my god. Well, at least in this title I can say I'm sorry. Yeah, that was... Youch. At least we got 30 meat, 30 eggs and 30 rice. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a waste of energy. Got completely knocked out. And now we are on the sour day. Nice. And just after I said we have 4 boba teas and such. We got roasted alive. Oh, actually. There you go. Oh my god, that was bad. That was bad, Digi. That was bad. Can't believe I did that. Oh, I didn't focus. I did not focus. Just completely got burned. Completely burned. And it's a majority of the time. Well, might do a cafe. Half cafe, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've got no tough meat anyway. Or the stones. Might do a half cafe. Yeah. Let's go. Might as well make a little bit of money from some of the eggs and stuff that we got. Let's go. I apologize everyone, that was really neglectful of me. Okay, she's gonna get wrecked, cool. Seafood pizza. I hate those fiery dudes. Hate them. I mean, hate is such a strong word, but it's annoying when you get burnt alive. We could probably make that one of the quotes of this year. Yeah. A Digidom quote of the year. Or quote of the month. Same quote of the month. It's annoying when you get burnt alive. Yep. Pacho curry. Can't believe I allowed that to happen. Took on too much damage. Oh. Well, do you know what? It's all lessons learned. Someone's fried rice. Baked tomatoes and seafood pizza. There's a lot of seafood pizzas going on. Pasta carbonara. Nope, no one there yet. Cool. I'm just running on autopilot, I think. Pizza. A salad galore. Another seafood pizza. Steamed tentacles. Somebody else wants some a boiled egg. Steamed tentacle. Bread. Bread. Would you like some bread, child? Spicy soup. Baked tomatoes. Potatoes. Steamed tentacles. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Seafood pizza and bread. Shrimp sushi. Fried rice and potato tempura. Coming. 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 Laksa. Grilled tentacle and BBQ. Ribs. Blended spices. And what's this? A complete black box. Coming, 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 coming. Chili crab. Finger coming, coming. Soba with shrimp tempura. For the fine established gentleman over there. Pork. Aha. Here you go, sir. Coming. 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 Noodles and some temporary udon. Coming. 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 Steamed chicken. Here you go, sir. Made rumbus. What else is there? Melted cheese. Melted cheese. Thank you and thank you. Shrimp tempura put on. Fried mushroom. A dessert combo. Yes, coming up. Oh, there's a omelette pasta carbonara. Here you go. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Prep tomato. Here is your carbonara, sir. Tasty soup. Bread. Caramel cake. Bread. Fried shrimp. Oh, we're gonna finish off with the fried shrimp. Thank you for coming. 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 And thank you for coming. Okay, I think that ends everything for today. Sorry, sir, you'd have to come back another time. Oh, close to 25. Not quite at 25, but close. We managed to sell... Wow, is that 5 breads? Oh my god, 5 breads. So 5 breads, 2 fried rices, 2 baked tomatoes, and 2 steamed tentacles. 5 breads. Tier 2s, a lot of 1s, 1 veggie tempura, 1 pizza, 1 caramel cake, 1 hash browns, 1 omelette, and 1 May rhombus. Tier 3, I knew there was a lot of seafood pizza, I just knew it. Seafood pizza, 6 seafood pizzas, 2 shrimp tempura udons, 2 pasta carbonaras, which I'm thinking I'm gonna have a carbonara myself actually after this, and just 1 of each on tier 4, 1 soba with shrimp tempura, 1 salad galore, and 1 desserts combo. If only there was more desserts combos going on, but maybe I don't have enough of the recipes for that now. Maybe. But we do need to do the dungeon again, which we will do when we come back. That's gonna be for next week. And also, this week is gonna be a new kind of week where I'm gonna like shout out an English singing song. Bit different, I know, because English singing songs are generally already got loads of views on them anyway, but I love all music, so, and it is the English singing ones that I've always known of more longer than the Vocaloid ones. And I think what I'm going to do is shout out the one that I've been listening to an awful lot during this week since I was exposed to it. It's very new for me, but it's based on like poster of something that I have over to my left, so you can't see them, you can't see the posters, but I have 2 posters on the world of Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. So the fact that I just said that probably reveals what song it is I'm going to make song of the week. If you guys already know the song that would be related to Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location, which I find to be very fun because Circus Baby is one of my most favourite characters, with how she looks. She's not blonde, no, but she is an innocent character, scary innocent character, that's just a great animatronic, and I wished that they did more with Circus Baby, not making her more scarier in later games, because I know that with the Pizzeria Simulator there was like a scarier version of Circus Baby, but I had wished that they'd do more with Circus Baby, but not more scary, like mangled and whatever, just more Circus Baby. That's not anything too crazy. Maybe another line of a Circus Baby, one with brunette, one with in a different colour, another one with blonde in a different colour, one that has more black hair in a different colour, a different colour scheme outfit, you know, just different kind of Circus Babies. Oh my god, it's like with the Balloon Boy and Balloon Girl and stuff, you have the Balloon Children. It's like, yeah, if they did more Circus Babies, oh, I'd absolutely love the series. Let me get up my thanks for watching. And I will... Oh, before I do a quick game with all the music stopping and stuff, I want to just show my new baby. This is Little Gretel. She is my new reborn, and she looks as realistic as ever. Look at how creepy and realistic she looks. I love her so much. She is the cutest. Yes, so one of my most favorite things to do with her is to like bounce it, because it is like the weight of maybe a child her age, so it's really fun to like bounce the doll. So cute. And look, she has a magnetic pacifier that just adds to her sweetness. See? And two of the first films that I'd watched with her was Cat in the Hat, and just yesterday I'd watched Christopher Robin, which was really good. I think I need to watch a lot more kind of family friendly things that would... Oh, her pacifier dropped. That would take me back to just simpler times and not feel like I have to be so chaotic with the world and stuff, because it's so easy to feel like to drop into that chaoticness of everything because of the adult world and how stressful it all is, with terms of money and status and this and that and the other, and everyone that I've known of to be a-holes towards me and stuff. Not, you know, being fake friends, not necessarily caring what's going to happen to me in my future, just worrying about what's going to happen to themselves. So, and this is like everyone that I would have spent time in classes with and stuff. So yes, I'm gonna like focus on a lot more relaxing and watching things rather than playing things in my free time. If I do play stuff, probably just to entertain others around me or you guys and such. So I will now come out of the game, and I don't know how long my livelihood is going to be able to last for. One can only hope it can last well, but with my Mickey, I have no idea and no guarantee how long I can really live for, because nobody understands it. Nobody studied it. Nobody has the faintest idea how well I could survive with it. So, and I would say I'm a liability to whoever it is that has me under them. And if I die, it'll be on their hands. It will simply be on their hands. If it all falls out and I end up eating and choking and it comes back into the lungs, there's no studying going on with anything, it's on their hands. So I am going to get up this week's Song of the Week, which I absolutely love. Can you guys see it? You can. Good. You can see my YouTube. Good, good, good. I've been watching Game Grumps Wind Waker as well. They did it over 11 years ago, which is like, whoa. Whoa. Probably at a time that the little Christy character that I know of still had beautiful young looks before getting older. And I still have my youth. And I might end up keeping my youth for until I die young. Who knows? Well, I say die young, but like die youngish with young looks. At least I can look young when I die, maybe, if I do tragically die. So this week's song will be now you could go into like either one, but JT Music, come join us for a bite. That is the song of this week. If you've not ever heard it, oh my god. Oh my god. It's a very good song. It's a very good song based on a game series I love. I've not managed to ever play through Sister Location, but I sure did watch playthroughs of Sister Location. And Baby is one of my most favourite animatronics, and the fact that there is this song developed that Baby supposedly sings, I absolutely love it. I've been playing this song since I've discovered it on loop during certain days. I love it so much. Every single lyric I've very quickly picked up on each lyric since hearing it, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So please, if you do, go to the song, give it a good thumbs up. And it's fun. It actually has the old one has 255 million views, and the remastered for the video has 29 million views. So it already has like loads of views. Probably has plenty of thumbs up too. But yeah, I really like it, so it deserves it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have great digi days and prodigious evenings and nights. I'll grab hold of Crystal over here as well, because she also wishes you all great digi days and prodigious evenings and nights. And next week I won't be uploading. I might upload this one earlier tomorrow, actually, when I do upload it early in the day. But I won't upload next week because it'll be my birthday. I'm going to go live. I'm going to do a live stream for Twitch on my birthday. So I hope if anyone has Twitch, you can come along and watch me live on my birthday. Because I'll be turning 31. My god. Okay. Bye bye.